Tonight for dinner, it's sweet potato and kale soup.
So I saw this recipe for a sweet potato and kale soup, and I was like, that sounds really good. Except I know my child likes meat. So I'm going to make it kind of like a zuppa toscana with a pork sausage base. I think pork and sweet potato goes really well together. And it called for pancetta like crumbled on top, and I'm not a pancetta fan, so I've got some bacon cooking in the oven, and then you also top it with some pepitas. So I've got my sweet potatoes chopped up. I'm gonna start chopping the onion and garlic, and we are gonna get started. So it's cooking nicely. Just make sure that you keep an eye on the onions and the garlic, because the sausage I use tends to not be as greasy, which is good. But if you leave it unattended, it will burn up. So try and cut them like so they're sort of the same size. And then we're gonna add our bone broth, and I'm gonna add some water to it as well. Kind of nice here. Right, so just enough to like cover the sweet potatoes so we can bring them to a boil and they can cook. That looks great. Oh, I forgot. I think she did add a little nutmeg. So I'll add some nutmeg. I don't measure anything, sorry. And then I'm gonna throw in some thyme because I think that might work well too. All right, that looks good. Sweet potatoes are just about done. Kale. So this recipe calls for a little cream, just like the zuppa toscana. So I scoop out some of the broth and then add the cream to the broth so that it does not curdle when you put the cream right into the soup mixture. Kind of like cools it down a bit. I think dinner's ready.